Hello, my magical friends, and welcome to Cards with Kelly. I am so honored to be here to read your cards for you today. I will be doing a general love reading, and the timing is going to be non-specific. I was really inspired to just do a general card reading on love for you today, and it will resonate whenever you find this video. So I'm really being guided not to put a date on it, and that whoever needs to see this will be guided to it on the day they are meant to hear it. So I'm joined by my mystical, magical, elemental fairy friends. I have water with me, fire, earth, and air. And I'm tapping into the divine now. And so between Mother Nature and the divine, it is my honor to read the cards for you and with you. Let's see what message it is they're wanting to tell you today. Well, that's a great way to start, a blessing on your love. And what a beautiful representation of love that particular card is. Oh, I have a battle. I have friendship. I have inspiration. I have rebirth. And I have a blessing for a battle that cannot be avoided. Okay, I see why the divine wanted me to read this just generally. Yeah, this isn't about a date or a particular time of year. This is really about when you are going through this, you might be drawn to this reading to get you some clarity on what might be going on and how to deal with that. So this, I'm getting the sense that this is for someone who is in a connection, in a relationship, or in a connection at bare minimum, and there is true love here. You love them, they love you, but there are issues and problems and battles, and so you may be struggling right now. The divine is telling me to remind you to tap into the friendship of this connection. The love element and level of this connection has some wounding and needs some healing, and the place to find that healing will be to go down to the friendship level of this connection, and that is where you're going to find the inspiration. That's where you're going to find the healing that needs to happen to repair the woundingness at the love level. So the divine wants you to know that these struggles are actually on purpose. They are to help rebirth the energy in this connection. I get the sense that this connection has gotten pretty far down a toxic road and path. And this is very possibly a soulmate. I'm going to clarify that in a minute, but this is a soul connection. You two know each other at a different level, which actually might be why it is so painful and so confusing as to why these struggles are here in this connection. But they want you to know that the battles couldn't have been avoided. In fact, they're divinely inspired to get you to go back down to the friendship level, the root level, to rebirth the connection so that you can rise again back up and even further to a level that this connection is meant to be. This is a soul connection. They keep saying that over and over again. And so this love needs to be raised up to that next level. So these struggles are divinely inspired and are hard now, but are meant to get you to a better place. So they're talking about the divine expansion. So you may have actually learned something, either in particular a detail that really hurt you, or you may just be seeing a whole other level of this person that maybe you hadn't seen before. And sometimes when we see that, it can be really upsetting and even break our heart in some way. But they want you to hold on, to stay grounded, hold on to what you do know. Hold on to the, if we were to compare the relationship to a tree, hold on to the trunk of the tree, that sturdy part that's been there forever, and reconnect down at the root level. It may be that the issue is up in the leaves and the flowering part, but that's not the stability of the relationship. Where your stableness is in the trunk and in the roots. Go there. Do that healing there at the friendship level. Then you will actually be growing new flowers, new leaves, new fruit. And it will be more plentiful, they just said. So how can they do this, Divine? What are some tips and tricks for them to actually get that healing done at that friendship level? Ancestors, they're saying, look at advice you have either received or go get advice from those who have gone before you. So whether it's people who are older than you, actually, or even people who are in successful relationships that you can look up to. So people who have been there before, someone has some practical advice for you. If your relationship is struggling, don't spend your time, and if it's a relationship that you're wanting to invest in and heal, which it looks like this one is, this is a soulmate connection. Don't be spending your time with your single friends who, when you say, hey, my relationship is struggling, they say, well, you know how to fix that. You could have an affair, or you should just get a divorce if you're unhappy, or just leave them if you're unhappy, because life is all about being happy. If you know that your happiness lies in the healing of this connection, when it's this soul connection, that is the case, and you'll know it in your heart, then spend time with those who have strong relationships or who have wisdom to share, not with those who are encouraging you to, go in other directions. That was pretty specific, so I'm assuming someone out there is actually in that position, and you may have needed to hear that. So this is the creativity card, and they're saying it's going to take more than creativity. When you're first together and someone says, how do we keep the spark alive? They say, oh, just maybe go on a date somewhere different, or buy a certain kind of lingerie and just, infuse that spark. They're saying this is deeper. It's not just about creativity. This is about going down, getting practical advice, going down to the trunk and root and friendship level. And friendship is about talking and honesty. And so really getting down to the root of what's going on. And the home card is a big one. So really talking about who you are as individuals, who you are as a unit, who you are as a couple, what you're wanting, where the wounds are, how to heal with each other and move forward, and what it is that you want to grow in the future. And so this really is a lot bigger and a lot deeper than, have a wonderful date and light some candles. This is go down and make some changes or give some love and healing at the root foundational level. And take advice from those who have tried and true advice to give you. One last message from the divine. Let the old patterns end. This is the ending in representation of the death card. Let the old patterns end so that the new patterns can be reborn. They're telling me this isn't about the relationship ending. It's about the old ways ending, the old patterns. It's time for a rebirth. Going back to the rebirth card. Time for a rebirth, but like the phoenix, can't be reborn until it first dies. So let the old die. Connect, be honest and true, fix it at the trunk level, the root level, and then watch it regrow into the most beautiful, flowering, prosperous tree you could ever imagine possible. I hope that this resonates with you in some way and helps you in that beautiful soul connection. If you liked this reading, please like and subscribe. I will continue to put out readings for you as often as I can. You can even share with those who may be needing to hear this message. And if you want to comment, if this resonates with you, please do so. And if you're not feeling comfortable enough to actually put into words what's going on, just put a little, little rose, that little picture of a rose, just to let me know that you are dedicated to growing a new flower in this relationship. Thank you for the honor of letting me read for you today. I wish you love and light. And until next time, my friends, stay magical.